All right, Cardinals at oh God at Colts. Colts -7 is the line. Game total 46.5. Okay, Mark, is there a case to take the Cardinals +7?
None whatsoever.
There's not even like a dead cat bounce. Like, so many things went wrong last week that they have to break their way this week. Isn't that how it works?
I mean, we'll see, but I mean, well, with the coach hitting players, I think it's interesting to see how they respond to that. Um, but
In 2025, it probably doesn't go very. It probably isn't. I don't think it's going to work, but
no, it
we'll
doesn't.
see.
So I mean, if they were playing a lesser team than the Colts, I could say this would be a bounce back spot for them, but I just don't see it.
Okay. All right.
Indianapolis is 4-1 ATS this year.
ATS
Um,
darling.
and what are the Cardinals?
2 and 3, I think.
2-3, yeah. Um, it is worth noting that Kyler does still have that foot injury coming into this game. You have Jacoby Brissett as your QB2 in Arizona.
All right. 59% of the bets in the spread are on the Colts, and I will be among them. I will lay the 7 with Indianapolis. I feel like this game script is gonna be awfully similar to what we just saw. Uh, a a reasonably well coached Colts team with a clear identity. They're going to run the football, run play action, take their shots with Dan Jones when they feel they have them, and just ball hawk on defense. And I feel like the Cardinals against a ball hawk defense are really going to struggle. Um, put me down for a Kyler interception or a Jacoby Brissett interception, so, depending on who plays. Either way, there's gonna be at least one. Um, and again, this Cardinals team, it you don't see like the things that happen to the Cardinals don't happen to good teams. Okay, you don't see the Eagles having a snap bounce off Jalen Hurts' face, become a fumble, and then him get hurt. You don't see, their backup running back, breaking off an 80-yard run and then dropping the ball before the goal line. You don't see, them, the Eagles getting an interception and then fumbling the ball back in the end zone. Um, to the opposing team. You just don't see that. You don't see that with So I think that tells me all I need to know. And the Colts are clear bum slayers this year. They've been beating up on bad teams all year. They're going to continue to beat up on bad teams here. I'll lay the 7. Same side.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen enough of Dan Jones at this point that he could be your MVP. I mean,
No,
he could
no, he could no,
he
not even.
could. And this Cardinals team is just too undisciplined. They're not prepared. I wouldn't be surprised if they fire their coach before the end of the season. Because they could turn on him at this point.
It's possible. I mean, they're professionals either way. But
Well,
do
they're
not.
professionals. It's the coach who's not the professional. That's the
I
problem.
suppose you're right. Either way, do not buy Dan Jones MVP futures at
Stock
all.
up on Dan Jones MVP futures.
You might be able to talk me into a comeback player of the year. But you're not going to talk me into an MVP because come on, it's nonsense.
All right.